emotion versus action. I'd love to kind of hear that concept laid out.
Yeah. So the core idea here is that not all actions are equal. And there are some things that you do that are purely like preparation for the things that can get you an outcome. So the one way I would define it is you're doing something or you are in motion when you're taking actions that cannot lead to the result that you desire. However, you are in action. So when you're taking an action that can lead to the desired outcome. So as an example, if you go to the gym and you talk to a trainer, it doesn't matter how many times you talk to a trainer, that's never going to get you in shape. So that's motion. Whereas getting under the bar and doing 10 squats can actually get you in shape. And so that's action. So that doesn't mean that you should never talk to a trainer or that preparation is not useful, but it does mean that if you find yourself in the stage where your planning has become a form of procrastination, then you're planning too much, right? You're just kind of locked in motion. It's like that line about like, don't confuse motion with action. Like a rocking horse or rocking chair is always in motion, but it never goes anywhere. And, so they're different things. So that's kind of how I define the distinguish between the two.
Yeah. And that seems to line up well with those kind of semi-annual reviews and integrity reports where like those can be the motion where you're kind of getting the pieces in place, but not actually doing anything. And then those 6 months in between are where you're executing on everything.
Right. Yeah. That's a good point. It doesn't mean that planning or review is never necessary, but just that they should not be your only focus. Mm-hmm. And perhaps they should just be occasional check-ins and things. Also, the other nice thing about that is reflection and review gives you a chance to troubleshoot other areas where you might be in motion, right? Like when you do your annual review, you realize, wow, actually I wasted a lot of hours or I wasted a lot of days on this stuff that actually is not going to get a result. So it's sort of a way to troubleshoot or pinpoint some of those mistakes that you might be making elsewhere.
Did you like what you just saw? Well, great, because our YouTube channel is chock full of tips on how to grow your online business and learn from the best in the industry. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out. And if you're looking for the absolute best software for entrepreneurs at the lowest possible price, then you should absolutely head over to appsumo.com and subscribe to our email list. Heck, we'll even throw in 10% off your first order just to make it a no-brainer. Now, you're in on one of the best kept secrets in software.